You better leave. I have to do some work before the movie or DJ will blow a gasket.
All right, but first I have some brilliant news to tell you.
Ethiopia's now using forks and knives?
Yeah, a whole country's changing its culture just so you won't feel embarrassed. My dad's going to be here more often than planned, and he said as long as I keep up with my schooling, I can come.
That is great news.
And for those times that I'm not here, I got you this. My picture's inside, so it'll be like I'm always in your heart.
You, not on my watch. You, more typey-typey.
Bye, Becky.
So this is the magical place where gladiators come to cook it out. I've always dreamed of culinary combat.
And now the dream is mine. Today, the Student Gourmet Challenge. Tomorrow, my own cookbook. Fire the help and get in the kitchen.
Olive oil, basil, shallots, poppy seeds, paprika. Wow, this is some advanced stuff. I only started using paprika this year.
What can I say? I'm a natural. I'm gonna call Rachel Ray and tell her there's a new sheriff in town. You watch my stuff?
Sure, why couldn't I watch your stuff? I'm a great stuff watcher. Goodbye, poppy seeds. Hello, exploding food pellets. As soon as someone puts a fork in it, it's done. Kaboom! I'm a bad person.
On behalf of Team Buzz, I want to thank you for this interview.
Enough of the small talk. Okay. After you break up with Devon Connell, you retreated to a stone cabin in Ireland.
Wrong. It was Scotland, and it was a castle. Shame, DJ, shame.
Michael, now is not the time. Look how upset Mr. Collins is.
Fine. But the idea of retreating to an Irish cabin is ridiculous.
Sorry about that. Moving on. On the set of your movie, Blunt, you got into a screaming match with director Sven Salming.
The movie was perfect enough. The director was Robert Savard, and they wrestled Greco-Roman style.
You go away now.
I'll go. You still better tip.
He's a good kid, really. Oh, speaking of kids, when you were a boy, your father was a town baker.
Wrong! Town baker? He was the town mayor. Where'd you do your research? The Academy of Wild Guesses?
What, are there 3 of you?
Okay, I can't take this anymore. Look, he obviously knows me. Why don't we just let the kid interview me already?
In 1998, you met your first girlfriend, Cynthia Johnson. You said it was as profound as...
You know there's going to be pizza at the movie tonight.
Not going. Not a fan of the whole Manitoba Smith series.
Really? Because your bedroom wallpaper is Manitoba Smith.
Yeah, that was already there before we bought the house. Heart-shaped locket. Elliot? I thought you two were just friends.
We are.
Really? Because friends don't give friends heart-shaped things are. I know this because I gave you a heart-shaped guitar pick when we were more than friends. And friends don't fly over from England just so they could see someone more often.
Fine, so maybe we are more than friends. But you're the one who broke up with me so you can kiss some random girl.
Or girls, we don't know. Look, as a friend, let me tell you this. He's a fake, okay? Guys my age don't act like he does, all polite and interested.
No, they act like you, all unapologetic and aloof. So maybe that's why I'm going out with Elliot tonight and not you.
Mom, hey, listen, could you put out my Manitoba Smith PJs? I'm kind of having a bad day.
Look at the way that judge smiled over that dish. What is that, Cape Breton butter tarts? Ugh, amateurs.
Amanda Pierce. Who knew she'd turn into a cooking snob?
Thanks, Mr. Shepherd, but it's like a friend once told me. The thing about culinary creation
Culinary?
is to trust your instincts and put together what seems to fit.
And Wilder helped me trust mine. Thanks.
I cannot
cannot wait to taste this. I hear it's a food explosion in your mouth.
I never meant to hurt you, Amanda. The perfect amount of paprika.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you, mate.
We're scared. No, we do that all the time over here. It's called dancing. Although I'd appreciate it if you didn't mention this.
Yeah, consider it done. I just came up to see if I could convince you to come to the movie. You know, it won't be a proper evening without you.
I'm onto you, you know.
What, my evil plan to ensure you have a great evening?
You think if you act nice to me, I'll like you.
Well, I don't know how it works on this side of the pond, but back home, that's usually how it goes.
That means a lot coming from a country that drives on the wrong side of the road.
Does everything you say have to be a joke?
No, just the funny things.
Well, it's a bit of a rubbish attitude, Noah, and it's only a defense mechanism. You're always so sarcastic.
No. I mean, it started off as a way to get attention.
Oh, let me guess, middle child?
Yes! I tried being polite, but nobody noticed.
And so you started being a wise guy.
For the first time, my parents paid attention to what I said.
Well, I reckon that works at the dinner table, but it's not working with Becky. So if you truly fancy her, you might try being a little nice.
Why are you telling me this?
Maybe it's because I enjoy the competition, or maybe it's because I see a polite boy just trying to get his mum and dad's attention, and I want to be his friend.
And he wants to be your friend, too.
Oh, somebody's tense.
Hey, I am not that tense. Ooh. You are good.
Boy, that was embarrassing. Thank goodness we're past it. Water under the bridge, looking back at it in the rearview mirror, letting bygones be...
I just want you to know we're done. As friends or as friends with potential, we're done.
Amanda, wait. Food has always been my thing. No matter what happened or where we were in our relationship, you could always rely on me to make you something to eat. You don't care about crop circles, so if you didn't need me for food, you wouldn't need me for anything.
Look, if you needed a way of saying we're getting closer to being friends with potential, you didn't need to sabotage my dish.
You gotta admit, the blowing up stuff was pretty cool.
Okay, but next time, why don't you just ask me to a movie?
It's not usually how I roll, but for you, I'll try it. You wanna go see Manitoba Smith and the Fiefdom with the Lucid Noggin with me?
I'd love to.
Can you believe how long Colin Collins talked? That has to be his longest interview ever.
Yeah, 9 minutes.
But if you round it up, it was an hour.
Why don't you give me the tape and head to your movie? I'll write up the story for you.
In a sec. I just want to reflect on how amazing I was. Yep, pretty amazing.
Well, except for when you asked about his first girlfriend. Her name was Cynthia Johnstone, not Johnston.
Oh yeah, good catch. Wait, if you knew that, why'd you get everything else wrong? Oh, you purposely look bad in front of Colin Collins to get me the interview.
No one gets away with saying my journals aren't good enough. I don't care how many Collins they have in their name.
TJ, you're not only a great editor, but you're an even better friend. I don't know how to thank you.
How about we just leave it at a hug?
Yeah. Oh, I gotta get to Manitoba Smith and the Fiefdom with Lucid Noggin. Later.
Oh, hey, R. How's the movie?
It was okay. So-so, really. It was amazing, and I'm not even a fan of the genre.
I'm glad. Sound like fun.
And?
And what?
And isn't this the point where you make fun of Elliot?
Elliot's a nice guy. I like him. You deserve to be with someone who knows how to treat you.
I do. The thing is, I don't know who that is yet. I told Elliot not to come over quite yet. The only thing I'm looking for in a boy right now is a friend.
Noah, can you give me a hand? I got chocolate in my disk drive.
You see, this is why we can't have nice things.
So, baby, I'm seeing you leaving. I've got to say that you can change your song. Are you saying, I'm saying, it's time to change? Now are you playing or waiting to feel this way?
I'd take the lift to my flat.
The barrister went to the loo.
The barrister went to the loo.
I'll have some bangers and mash.
I'll have some bangers and mash.